You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Shine. Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. Lights are shining bright. My friends are in the club, we'll go all night. I see you in the back, the mood is right. If I just had your number, I would let you know how I feel. You walk up to me, start dancing to the music and the chase. Like this was meant to be. Take my hand, I feel my heart beat, and I don't want this moment to stop. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. I can't get enough. Oh, it's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Can't get enough.
Hi everyone! How are you all doing? Oh my gosh! Just frantically running around trying to tidy up my desk and get everything ready. Is my microphone working? Yes, it is working. Firstly, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who submitted. Let me just move the cleaning stuff out of the way. Who submitted for this week's live? We're going to put this over here. Who submitted for this week's live for our show and tell. Wow, there was so many good ones. I just realised my other chair's in the background. There was so many amazing entries this week. And I think we had a few that were going through right up till, I think a few came through just a little bit like on the cusp of when we were putting it together, or when Jamie was putting it together. And so they will be included in next week by the looks of it. Let me just pull up my notes. I was hoping to have these up. I was running off getting some water. So, bring up my YouTube notes. How are we doing? I've got my stuff in the background, getting ready. Open up my notes, please. No. When the buttons aren't buttoning. Okay. Here we go. When the tech doesn't tech. The tech has forgotten to tech. Okay, so until my notes load, we're just going in blind. But that's okay, because I do know for a fact that I need to put my captain's hat on to hide my messy hair. Why are my notes not loading? I do know that today we have an absolutely massive live because, oh, here we go. Hey, beautiful you. Welcome to another Monday morning live. My notes just loaded. I am trying to get it better at the YouTube stuff. We do have a massive live on today because not only did, or has, Ciao Bella started arriving in to everybody, but thank you. But I also received. So I haven't received the full kit, but I received the stickers for Ivy Ink and Ivy and Ink. Yes, we changed the name of that one a few times while we were creating it, so it is a little bit all back to front. Let me say hi to the people who are in the chat. So if you're in the chat, feel free to say hi. Hi to Laurie, hi to Lorena, hi to Diana, hi to Heather, Bianca, Juliana, Heather, have I said already? Love having the gallery cycle through at the start. Us too. It was such a great idea to have that preload, and that way it gives me a couple of extra minutes and it's not sort of like dead space. It's highlighting you and all the amazing things that you're creating with our goodies. So it's super inspiring. I do have to like upload it onto socials separately and onto Facebook. It's on the list. I promise it's on the list. Hi to Nikki, Sharon, Pink. It's funny because the emojis don't come through, so it's got hand pink waving. Maybe it'll come up if I, yeah, there we go. Whoa, that's a big way to show the comments. Where's my pen? There it is. Can I shrink that down? Here we go. That's more of an okay size. Okay. Hi to Juliana. Missed you last week. Yeah, so I thought I had a YouTube last week, and so I scheduled it and everything. And every now and again, it's like 3 weeks and not 2 weeks, just because it's like the first and third Monday of the month, I believe it is. That's on my notes. Hold on. If it'll the second Monday of the month. Sorry, not the first. Second and the fourth Monday of the month. So every now and then I get a bonus week to just not have the live, and I totally forgot. But we all had COVID or the flu, or I have no idea what it was, but we all sort of got it staggered through. I got hit with it first, and then it sort of lingers with me longer, and then Michael got hit with it, and it was really not fun. This season's one, normally I go and get my flu shot, but this year I just haven't prioritized it, which was stupid because I usually get it really bad. So anyway, lesson learned. But unfortunately that meant that because the kids were on school holidays, that they ended up being sick for a chunk of their holidays, or we were sick and therefore just not really able to do anything. But thankfully we're better now. Lachlan is back at school today. Indy goes back tomorrow. As I'm sure you can imagine, she is thrilled about the whole thing. She may be popping in here today. But yeah, thank you so much, Heather, for asking. Everyone is feeling better now. Still a little bit, it's like lingering, but so much better. Thank you for your comments on Ciao Bella. It really ended up being a surprise favorite of mine. I fell in love with Tuscany, and now it's on my list and I need to go there. Hi, Spark the Rock. Diana, I got my Ciao Bella today. It was a surprise to get it on a Sunday. Yeah, so fun, and it is so beautiful for sure. Yeah. Oh, we only had our flu shots last week. Better late than never. Never. Absolutely. Hi, Karen. Hope you feel 100% soon. I only had my flu shot last week. This year has flown by, and I got it before the end of winter. Yes, I usually try and get it when the new ones arrive, which is sort of not, sometimes it's not really at the start of winter. It's sort of like a couple of weeks in, and so I find it really hard to time. Hello from Southeast Michigan. It's weird that Canada is the next kit. As a kid, my family used to cross the Ambassador Bridge to visit Wheels in Ontario. That's so cool. That is very cool, Mariah fan. It has been so much fun to head across into Canada, and our kit that's after that. And a huge shout out to Erin, one of our PA subscribers, who has helped me with just fact checking a few bits and pieces on Canada. So a huge thank you to her for that. Hey to Sherelle. Hey to and Sharon got her PC03. Which is Ciao Bella. Yes, and all other goodies yesterday. Yay! I'm so glad that things are arriving to everyone. And the great news is, okay, I mentioned that we have a huge live, right? And that's because we have worked, we have worked our backsides off. And because I was sick, Jamie really worked her ass off. Oh, hold on, she's American. She worked her ass off. She doesn't have an ass, she has an ass. Okay. Jamie worked her ass off. And as pulled through, and then once I started feeling better, I've been working on it too. And I cannot believe I'm going to say this, but we caught up. We seem to have caught up. Which means I am going to show you the 99% full version, so it's going through proofing at the moment with the suppliers, but of oh my gosh, of postcards 5 Maple Mornings. I keep going to call it Maple Mondays. Just another Maple Monday. I am so thrilled about this. We have just had so many things knock us back this year, from tariffs, Michael's accident, getting the flu, school holidays. Like, school holidays are a positive thing, but we get front loaded with like a month of them at the start of the year, because that's our summer holidays here in Australia. And like between that and there was something else thrown in there as well. I can't remember what it was, but the cyclone. It's just been one of those years where it's just been knock after knock after knock. And every time we catch up, knock on wood, we something happens. So, but not this time. I've told the universe it just needs to chill so that I can catch up and stay caught up and do some of the things that are on the to-do list that I cannot wait to share. Which is things like the Printable Lover subscription, which we've had to keep pushing back just because obviously there's other things that take priority. Our marketing had to take a complete backseat, which has really, really hurt us. And you know, I am seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm seeing the light again, and it is such a good feel. It is such a good feel. So I am just beyond excited for that. Dana said, never been to Canada, but my daughter went in high school and now I get to see it vicariously. Yay! That is so exciting for your daughter. So I follow Indie Schools, like, I don't know if it's their Facebook page or like one of their private groups, but they're currently, and I'm like, oh, geez, on an arts tour through Europe. They're like, not all of them, but like the arts. Yeah, okay. How do I chaperone? Do I have to pay if I chaperone? I'm sure I do, but like, universe, if I donate some Europe kits, do I have to pay? Can I contra? Because like, wow, what an opportunity. Like we had school camp for me, and I went to school in Sydney, and our school camp, the big school camp, was in Canberra down. We didn't even get to go to the snow. We just went to Canberra. We went to Parliament House, although I didn't do Parliament House. They said anybody who knows enough about politics doesn't do Parliament House. You get to go to, I can't remember the name of it, but it's anybody who's been to Canberra, any New South Wales school kid knows the name of it, but it's like this cool place where they do science experiments, and it's like, it's got a name and I cannot remember it. Some Aussie, please help me out here. Anyway, I'm like, why am I going to Parliament House if I could go and do this? I'm going there. Yeah, I know plenty about Parliament. Like, the kid, we're not going to be truthful about that. We're not going to be truthful about that. We're going to want to go and do the fun things. Am I right? So I went off and did the fun bits and things, which now, as an adult, I'm learning more about parliamentary process, more about the USA than Australia. Given that, especially right now, my job's more impacted by the USA process. But I've definitely, especially with the NDIS changes here, been more interested in all that. But we're not here to talk about that today. Anyway, my point was school camp. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. That was a tangent. Let's bring it back in. I would go to the War Memorial if I went in Canberra. I believe I've been to the War Memorial. I think that was part of the excursion. And can I just say, I feel like everyone should go to the War Memorials. And I'm not sure if this was the one in Sydney or I think it was one in Sydney as well. The Jewish War Museum. I remember very much the impact that made on me, and the shoes the pile of shoes, the baby shoes that they have there. And I remember having to be escorted out by a teacher because I was crying so much. I just sending out good vibes into the universe right now. But we are being a positive place and channeling my in the most positive. The universe sent me this shirt. I do not know where this shirt came from. It is not my size. It is not mine. But thank you, universe, because we're going to England for PCO4. I've contacted all the people who I thought would have given it to us, except for my mother-in-law. Maybe it's my father-in-law's. It's big enough to be his. I have no idea where this shirt came from. Anyway, it's perfect for today. So we're going to do that. But first, I'm going to show you the previews for, let me just load up my, my notes. Oh, I forgot to write the rest of the notes. Okay, that's really helpful. Let me jump in to Maple Mornings, because that's what we're here to see, right? We're here to see that. We're here to see the goodies. Let's jump in and do it. Okay, so Maple Mornings. I don't know why this has shrunken me down. This is like so zoomed in. Maybe I can zoom out. Hold on. Nope, that's the wrong way. There. Oh, there we go. Oop, what is that? That's my camera. Ha! That's why I had it zoomed in a little. Okie dokie. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, so this kit is looking amazing. And I am super excited to share it with all my autumn/fall lovers. This is the kit for you. So Jamie is such a big fall fan. So she took the lead on this kit and I went off to the kit after. And then I've sort of jumped back in to sort of help wrap it up and tidy up and finalize. And we've sort of tag teamed very differently on this kit, but it has actually been really good because it's given me a little bit of a moment to be sick with the flu. Not ideal, but you know, it is what it is. And I'm going to show you through those previews right now. Let me just adjust my screen for a second. Hopefully I grab the right button. There we go. Look at this. Things are working, people. Okay, so let's see if I can load these up right. Okay, so we're going to have a look at the stickers. So we're off to Canada, and Canada is beautiful. Canada is such a vast country. It's so, I mean, it's huge. Like Australia is also very vast and very huge, but there's some beautiful scenery and there's so much I wish I could pack into this, like in so many of the kits. But wasn't able to, unfortunately, but we still got some amazing stuff in there and it is so full. So give me a shout out in the comments if you're a fall lover / autumn lover, and how excited you are for this kit, because it's looking beautiful. I love this window. Can I just 3D, not 3D print, can I just print it big here? Oh, I need to update my windows. To the window, to the wall. Nope, not allowed to sing that online. Why am I pointing over here? Yeah, I just want that window big on my wall. How cool would that look? It's one of the feature arts in this kit. We have a cute little sprite called Maple. We'll see a little bit more of her later. Some gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous fall, autumn scenery and trees. We're going to do a little bit of a road trip in Canada. Go see some of the wildlife. We're going to go see Niagara Falls, which I did not know until this kit that it literally is split through the US and Canada via the rivers. And it's really interesting to hear the history about that too. They were like, yeah, we're just going to, not the rivers and the lakes. So that was really interesting to learn. And so we've got some gorgeous scenery from that. Some beautiful flowers. So the flowers for this kit are maple leaves, obviously, and the black-eyed Susans. And then we have some cute little beavers. And I apologize if I go to call them otters. I want to do otters forever. And I will no doubt accidentally call them that. But they are gorgeous beavers. And sorry, I was just replaying something mentally in my head where beavers built a dam in the US, and I got this video. Was it in the US? Anyway, I digress. As you can see, this kit is full of beautiful, amazing autumn, fall gorgeousness. I know, right, Bianca? Look. What is with the giant captions, Ecamm? Look at his face. Isn't it adorable? He is just so cute. So cute. I actually downloaded, I don't know if I can bring it in. Hold on. Am I going to be able to bring it in? So one of the things, I don't know if it even downloaded. Oh, I don't think it downloaded. I'm just having a look on my computer, everyone. Sorry, won't be a second. The joys of live TV. Trust me, it is hilarious. If I show it to you, you will love it. Hopefully. I must have forgotten to download it. Okay. I'll have to see if I get a chance later to share it. Anyway, that is some of the art previews. Let me jump in and show you exactly what the weeks are. We have, the Polaroid / images for the weeks. Right, isn't it? Oh, there's a little, is that a beaver? It is too. Yeah, it's not so much the face as the tiny little hands and the tail sticking out the back. They are so cute. They are very much industrious animals. I mean, they've just got it covered. I have to find this reel. Maybe I'll share it in the group or put it in the stories or something like that. But this reel about how they built a dam was just, it was so cute. He's adorable. I love when you add animals to the kit. You are going to, Sandpiper, you are going to love this kit. You are going to love this kit. We have some of the most gorgeous animals in this kit, which is why I was looking for that thing to share. Okay, let me jump into, so this is week 1. We're chasing waterfalls. Go, go, chasing waterfalls. Yes, there is some, we will have some, as usual, some songs stuck in our head. It happens every kit. This is what we do. It's good to know I'm not the only one. And then we're going to take the scenic route in our camper van, caravan, RV, trying to think what everybody calls them, which is quite interesting because my in-laws are currently caravanning across Australia, as they like to do. And then we're going to take a little bit of a chill in our cabin. We're going to have a little bit of the cabin life in Canada. And then we're going to meet our little Mischief Maker Maple. Mischief Maker Maple. Mischief Maker Maple. Oh, I did well on that. So that's our, isn't she so cute? That is our 4 weeks. But let me jump in now. Let me jump in with, we're going to go through basic level. Let's see all the gorgeous pretties with this kit. Let me just move over a little bit. There we go. Okay. I know you're all excited because I certainly am. Okay, so we have our postcard. So for those who don't know, every kit, so we've got paper lover, planner lover, basic lover, and sticker lover. Now, planner lover also includes sticker lover, but each of those 4 have a different postcard. So like Pokemon, you got to collect them all. You got to purchase one for each. You got to get, sorry, I just got sidetracked and I read this the wrong way. When is plaid ever a bad idea for patterns? I know, I read that as plaid is always about, and I was like, excuse you, plaid is never a bad idea for patterns. I had to read it twice. We call it an RV, roaming vehicle? Is that what it means? Roam? I have no idea what it stands for. We'll just say that's what it is. So anyway, that's the postcard that is included in Basic Lover. And then we're going off to the folder. So the folder, because Basic Lover is a pack of, and I want to say 20 stickers. I'm going to show you through all of them now. We can see these gorgeous, folder. Isn't it beautiful? And then we're going to jump into the stickers. So we've got the line art and the quotes there. We can see all the gorgeous line art with the different florals there. The Basic Lover is a much more recreation vehicle. Thank you. I mean, roaming vehicle works, right? So I will say that these stickers are like 95%, 99% of the way through. They might have a slight adjustment with the layout just due to the proofing process, but they are pretty much as close as they're going to get. I love this sticker that's behind here. That's the taking the scenic route. And also you will see bits of French in this because there is a very heavy French influence on French parts of Canada as well, which is amazing to read and learn about too. So again, another shout out to Erin for all of that too. So you'll see hints of that throughout the stickers and throughout the kit. Then we have the foil overlays. I cannot tell you how much I love the inclusion of this in the kits for postcards. This was probably, I'm going to say this was my favorite, at least, edition. And I say that for every change that we did in postcards. But it really is such a cool edition. And especially because I know not everybody's really big on overlays. Really big on foil. And this way you can add it where you want. We've been really, intentional with our foil this month. With these postcards kits. And then we've got the florals in the back. And then we've got some more florals, I believe. I'm trying to think, I need to write them down. I can't remember if this is the clear page or not. I do need to write them down because it's different in the Sticker Lover versus the Basic Lover. So that way there's a really good mix. And then we have the more of the line art, but with the it's got some quotes in there too. We've got one plaid layer away from hibernation. We've got elbows up. We've got bonjour autumn. And my pronunciation is absolutely terrible, so I do apologize because I will be saying that I was even trying to say the or it's Erin the other. I'm like, I know I'm saying it wrong. And I think it's because I just can't. I just worked on our next kit, which has another different pronunciation, and I just couldn't swap my brain back. But that's okay because we are back in Canada. We have some gorgeous autumn leaves, and just amazing. We've got the dates and the date trackers, and there's been a slight update on this page with the with the dates. I think we've got another weekend on there, or an extra arrow on there, because we had too many Tuesdays, but that's all been fixed. Thank you to Heather for letting me know. And then we have the boxes, and I love that maple leaf one. I cannot wait to use that. And the headers, and they're all looking gorgeous too. So we've got so many gorgeous basics in this which really help you extend your kit. Or if you're not a person who really loves having a lot of deco, this kit is, or this Basic Lover is perfect for you. So we've got, these are some double up boxes, and so double up verticals and then double up horizontals down the bottom there. They're just on the side, and then some more boxes on the other side too. And then we've got our circles and our hexes, and some little circles as well. We have our gorgeous envelope, our self-adhesive folding envelope, and the washi there, so that's a little bit of a preview. And then the rippable full sheets with that gorgeous ombre gradient. And I don't know if, okay, for all my people who were Sunflowers and Sunshines fans, you are going to love this paper, because the first time I looked at it, I thought it was a Sunflowers and Sunshine paper, and Jen was like, no, it's not. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love it so much, because that was one of my favorite papers ever. So that is the Basic Lover. That is the Basic Lover sticker pack. Let's jump into Paper Lover. So from that we go to Paper Lover, and we have the postcard for this is this gorgeous scene. Who wants to be there? Me? I want to be there. I want to be there. And we have the storage pouch. So in Paper Lover, it is the full size, which I find is really great for putting in your currently being worked on papers, larger projects, things like that. And we've got the Canada across the front, the scenic route, a few little bits and pieces on there. And then, whoops, hold on, I put the wrong one up. And then we have the stamp set, and this was so cute. You can see our little moose in there too. Moose. We've got maple in there. We've got a Build a Rainbow in there too. Pick me. That would be amazing, right? PA Fans Excursion. Yep, meet you in Canada this month. We've got the camper van there. We've got a row of trees, which is going to make a really beautiful stamp. And we've got the waterfall there. We've got our gorgeous little beaver at the top. We've got a bunch of little leaves too. Now, hopefully this makes it through. I am renowned for squeezing in too much into my stamps. And then my supplier is telling me that I need to space it out a little bit more. And what can I say? I like to get every single cent worth my money. So we've got a little blanket in there too. We've also got, I'm trying to remember, some rocks, merci, we've got mischief, and some little, we've got a little, I think they pronounce it talk, the little beanie, in there too. A whole bunch of goodies in there. So I cannot wait to see what people make with this. And I thought it's the perfect kit to put in a sentiment with sorry, because there's not a lot of kits that you can really do that with. But I felt like this was the one, and it was definitely heavily inspired by, I remember in our first couple of years when we were sending out parcels and the kits from here in Australia, and we received one back, and this box was trashed. It was absolutely trashed, but it had made its way to Canada. They'd put clear wrapping paper, like clear packaging over the top of it, and over it was like, we're so sorry this happened to your parcel. We really apologize. We tried to make it to the end person, but we thought we'd send it back to you. And it was just this, I can't remember exactly what it says. I'm sure I have a photo of it somewhere, but it was just like, this just the politeness, the manners, the sorry. Is it true? It actually felt wonderful that they respected our goods and our customers' goods so much that we received that back with this packet, like plastic over the top. So anyway, long story short, it felt like the perfect opportunity to put the sorry in, and that also fits over the moose and the RV / caravan, camper van. So I'm very excited to see what you do with all those. Then we have our die cuts. So we've got our main character there, Hannah, and a whole bunch of goodies. Now, I will just also say that this, for anybody who's purchased one of our kits, you will know, but this isn't all the die cuts. There is a lot more in the pack, but if we put them all on this sheet, A, it would take us forever, and B, you wouldn't be able to see them all. So we just pick a sampling of them and put them on there. but they're looking amazing. Oh, and now we're into the papers. Okay, you know I love my scenes, and I know that you all love the scenes too. So this is our first scene with the orange behind. Aren't the colours beautiful? Then we have the plaids. So I'm glad you like the plaid, and this is inspired by the, you'll see it later on, but in the cabin week we've got a lovely plaid blankie, and this is definitely inspired by that. We've got the autumn leaves bit in a smoosh, the maple leaves in a smoosh with the yellow behind. And then we have that gorgeous pattern that I was talking about earlier with the, I always call them sunflowers, sunflowers on my brain, with the black-eyed Susans and the maple leaves. Loving this paper. And then we, of course, have our postcards paper over the top there with the dark sort of velvety burgundy colour behind. Makes me feel a little warm inside. Now this, the acetate and the vellum, we're going to look up at all the falling fall leaves, falling autumn leaves. And it's the acetate can be used separately or stacked on top, and it just adds a few accents of like little random leaves over the top. And once again, I'm loving how that, now I let me just say, I cannot guarantee that I can do it this well every month, just like in postcard 3 Ciao Bella, how it has the overlay that matches perfectly. Yeah, this works so well, but I cannot guarantee it'll work every month in this way. Just when I can, I do. And then we have, oh, cute little moosey. We have the journal cards. Yes, that cute little moosey that I saw that a few people were commenting about. Loving the moose. And that's what I was looking for earlier, because one of the things that we use for art recently implemented a video, like you can turn the art into videos. And now while I'm still getting over the sort of uncanny valley thing with characters, that image there, oh my goodness, maybe I'll find it and show you all, because like, wow, it was so cute. Maybe I can open it up. Maybe I can open it up and find it. This is not me trying to look for it right now. No, this is not me trying to look for it right now. Okay, Kate, this is a feel. I was actually, so I was using ChatGPT, and I was trying to get some help with like different parts of the art. And I was like, can you generate a moose? A moosey? Moose. Moose? Mice. No, that's mouse. And I'm like, I just want multiple of the moose. And chat came back to me and it's like, oh, I love the idea of moosey. I'm like, oh, thank you for the, thanks. So that was actually quite funny, because apparently the plural for moose is moose. I like the moosey idea. I like the moosey idea. Okay, hold on. Well, hold on. Did I find it? Oh, that is the weird one. Hold on. I don't know if I should show the weird one or if I should just show. There were some that were a little bit of the interesting. And obviously being AI, they're not always, accurate. But yeah, it's, I'm just trying to pick which one it was, because, nope, might be one of these. Come on, Sam. They want to see more of the previews. They don't want to see this. Maybe they do. Okay, it was this one. There we go. Hopefully this works. And I don't, like, screw up my, I don't screw up my live, my video of me. Okay, hold on. Are you ready? Okay, when you say, are you ready, Sammy, you need to have it ready to go. Okay, this is showing on one computer, not the other. Okay, it must still be loading. Okay, let me continue and hopefully that'll load up. Anyway, this is the journaling cards, and I am, well, it's a sneak of the journal cards anyway. I don't know why, but multiple of the moose just crack me up. Right? Probably mooses. No, it's moose. But, right? Anyway, okay, back to the previews. That is the Paper Lover kit for PCO5 Maple Mornings. Okay, hold on. I have it ready. Okay, here. Hopefully it just drops in as an overlay. Oh, fingers crossed. There we go. I'm sorry, that didn't load up how I was hoping it to, but it was so cute. That was strange how it just overthrew my camera, but that's okay. That is the, I know, right? I had a little bit of fun with it. It is a little bit addictive with how that works. Anywho, too much cuteness. Am I right? That is absolutely accurate. It was a lot of fun to play with. Okay, let's jump on to the next lot of previews, which is, so we've done Basic Lover, we have done Paper Lover, and now we're on to Planner Lover. Planner Lover. Oh my gosh, where are my fall people at? It's the antlers that get me. So cute for sure. You betcha. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm just really realizing now that when this kit ships, it will be, it's almost fall. I was thinking, why am I looking at a fall kit in July? My brain needs to catch up. I mean, that's the interesting thing, right? So here right now, it's winter. I am freezing. The lights and the live keep me a little bit warmer, so I dress a little bit cooler, but I am normally in here with the heater on, my heated blankie and a jumper. So like, one of the things we pride ourselves on is that we don't put any dates in any of our kits. And that means that you can use them at any time of the year. Like, and that's one of the things that I hope that people see in the show and tell at the front. Like, people are using kits from years ago. People are using kits from, opposite ends of the year. We have customers worldwide. So obviously seasonality changes. And that's the main reason why we never put dates in, is because I know myself, I have great crafting intentions, but the reality is I have 3,000,001 projects in my brain that I need to do, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. So, just because it's a fall/autumn kit doesn't mean you can't grab it now and use it later, right? And the reason why I say grab it now is because we have had to reduce the amount that we order, and that way you won't miss out. I just used Hugo Life in my dailies the other day. Love the versatility. See, that's what I mean. And that was from, I can't even remember when. I almost said 2002, but no, that was like just after I finished high school. Like 2 years ago, I think. If I were to get this kit today, I would save it until March 2026 to use. I always wait. And there you go. Absolutely. And like, some people travel and, it's just use the kits when you want, right? It's easy. It's easy. I've only just used the wintry one of Chapters as winter hit here in Australia. Is that CH chapter, I want to say 12, Winter Avenue. Is that correct? I used to have a thing up here, but I've been slowly reorganizing. It's definitely freezing in South Australia right now, but those I can never say this word. Autumnal shades? Those autumn shades make me feel warmer. Right. Okay, let's jump into the next preview. I love the postcard with the Canada on it, with the country name on it. Probably one of my favorite postcards. This is the pouch. So this is the smaller pouch. Sorry, I have a Moosey in the background repeating, and it's driving me crazy. So this is the smaller pouch. Lost track of the map, but found some new friends. So finding friends in Canada. And then we have the notepad and sticky notes with the Black-Eyed Susans on them. And the washi card. So you know what that means. The next preview is the washi. That's wrong. Jamie. So this tree one here isn't actually trees, it's the plaid. And everybody's going to fall in love with the trees. So I wanted to do something that was simple and really versatile. So this was our option, but we ended up going with the plaid. So the plaid, let me just bring up the plaid paper, just as a reminder. Yeah, I know, right? Whoops, I think it was a paper 3. No, paper... Oh my gosh. There we go. So it is... Yep, and just as I thought, love the trees. No bonus roll. We can't afford to do that. Bankrupt by washi. We definitely cannot afford to do a bonus roll. So that tree one will actually be the plaid. Will be the plaid washi. Yeah, and that was the thought. We wanted something that was really great for layering, really versatile, a 15 mil, and you can use it in so many different places. Okay, back to the previews. So I had to try. Yeah, no, unfortunately we had to. We chucked in as much as we can. There is a lot of value in our kits. So that is the Planner Lover Maple Mornings kit preview. And that also includes the Sticker Lover. So I'm going to run you through that now. This is our last set of previews for this. And then we're going to go do some crafting, I think. Some Plan With Me. So we have the postcard. Don't stop believing. And we've got the RV in there, the caravan, the camper van. And then that's the postcard for the Sticker Lover. And then we've got the cover, which shows the love heart with the Niagara Falls in there. And we've got the taking the scenic route again, because why wouldn't you want to? And the gorgeous postcards scene there already. Yay, I'm sold already. I'll be happy with either one. Yay, that is great to hear. Okay. Stickers. As you can see, we've got that tree line down there. So you still get the tree line. As Jamie has said, the trees are in other places. So it's in there. We've got this gorgeous like fall rainbow. And maple vibes only. We've got this really gorgeous maple leaf corner. Mercy for the Memories. We've got Hannah there. And the RV and all. And can I just say the little mini Alex at the top playing in the maple leaves? Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to hurry things up because I just realised the time and I have to pick up Lockie from school today because he asked so nicely. And while I've got a little bit of extra time, if I craft, that time goes very quickly. Then we've got the florals on clear matte. So in the basic lover, I think it's the same floral page, but it's on paper, whereas in the sticker lover, it's on clear matte. And then we have the functionals and the headers, and we've got the different stamps there. And the headers in the background of that. Then we have the Vibe Fetty and the boxes. So that's a second copy of the boxes if you get the basic lover as well. And then we're jumping into the foil overlays, and our Moosey is in there, and we got some florals, some floating leaves, and so some really great overlays to use for this kit. And they actually will be in the gold foil, not silver foil. And then we have the dots, date dots, and the trackers. So we do have a little bit of the functional stuff in the sticker lover, but most of the functional stuff is in basic lover. Okay, then we jump over into our week. So week 1 is that gorgeous Niagara Falls. Hi, Lisa. You've missed so many cool previews. But that's okay. You can always jump back. And we've got Mercy for the Memories. We've got our gorgeous little otter. Beaver. I told you I would do it. We've got one of those little, the viewfinder things that you go up to that they have at like the national parks and at all the scenic lookouts. We've got a coin to put in there too. I think that's hidden under the page. I've gone chasing waterfalls is one of the other quotes for this week. We've got the umbrella and the poncho for going on the boat. What is it? Made of the Mist, I think it's called. And then our second week, we're going in the camper van, and we're going to go take the scenic route across. We've got the geese, we've got the moose, and aren't they cute? Are they not the cutest? The animals in this kit are the cutest. I believe we've also got like a chair under there. There's a chair under there, and a moose as well. That would have been funny if there was a bear. And a bear in there. And we have some little maple toffees and some maple leaves and a map. And the tree, like looking up through the trees at the top. Yes, the goose and the moose. We did have fun with that. We did have fun with that while we were making that, Jamie and I. The falls is beautiful. It really is. The whole scenery in this is just stunning. Hi, Crystal Magic. The next up is week 3 is our chilling out in the cabin. So we've got that plaid, which is that other washi, which is inspired by the plaid blanket, which is just hanging over the top there. We've got the candles. We've got the 2 different types of chairs because I know we all like to feel nice and cozy. We've got the tiered tray. We've got that beautiful window scene. And at the bottom, we've got that that scene of like we're looking out on the deck, which is gorgeous as well. Hey to Angela, who's joining. We've got our cabin. We've got a couple of pumpkins in there because it wouldn't be a fall kit without pumpkins. I say, and I feel like one of my past fall kits doesn't have pumpkins in it, but most of them do. And we've got those scenes from inside the cabin. Hashtag cabin life. I can hear my teenagers saying, we don't say hashtag, Mom. And then we jump onto our fantastical, our storyline kit. Sorry, our storyline weeks. And this one is of gorgeous Maple, who is a forest sprite, causing a little bit of havoc, playing in the leaves, throwing the leaves up, having a little bit of fun with Moosey, lighting things up, and creating some 100% A-grade mischief, or grade A mischief. So that is a lot of fun. There's a lot of little leaves in there that you can throw out, and that's our like hand-drawn, sketched sort of looking week, which has been a lot of fun to make. Like, those weeks have been so much fun in that they're a different style, and they really just sort of pop in your planner too. And then we have the rippable full sheet. So we've gone with the smoosh and that floral paper. And doesn't it look amazing? It looks incredible. So I am absolutely loving this kit. If you are a fall lover and an autumn lover, this is the kit to grab. Thank you, Bianca. Don't forget to like the video. Let me just move back into the middle a little bit. This kit is going to be stunning, and our suppliers always do such a wonderful job in printing. And as you all know, it's just going to be beautiful. It is just going to be absolutely stunning. Now, I will also say that our kit afterwards, I might be gonna, oh, why is it over? It feels like it has been, let me just move that over. It feels like it's been a while since I dropped some thunder, right? I even forgot that I had the thunder button. Let's do it one more time for Freezer Charm. The kit after is also, and I know that I have said this, is also a fall base kit, but it's not a traditional fall base kit. And I've sort of mashed a bit of spring with a bit of fall. And we might be going to one of my favorite places that is on my bucket list. We might be going to Japan after and doing some maples and cherry blossoms and some video gaming for our 4th week. You heard it here first, because I know, I know I waffle on in these lives, but I try and make it worth it. So that's an exclusive for everybody who's here watching, who's taken the time to either watch it during or after. And if you don't have the time watching, then, watch me at 2 speed. That is fine. I highly encourage. But there's a little sneak for you. I really appreciate that the fall kit is coming out early instead of during fall. Yeah. So, so we do have a longer lead time because we then order, we're still in the open subscription and then we order it. But yeah, so there is a little bit of a longer lead time. But the 2 kits should work well together, although there is a slight color change because I wanted to do a non-traditional. So the 2 kits will work so well together, but also transition into some really different colors. Next one sounds perfect. Yes, I have Canada and Japan on my bucket list. Yeah, I am kicking myself because I got the opportunity to go to Japan as a teenager and I turned it down. Anyway, yeah, love this month's smooshes. Back into Canada. They really are beautiful, right? The leaf smoosh is my favorite. It is so lovely. And it's one thing that when you get them, they just look incredible. Now, I don't think I'm going to have time to do a full walkthrough of this and a plan. So I think I'm going to do a quick plan with me instead of the walkthrough. I might have to do it as a separate video. I feel like I'm going to have to do a separate video anyway, but that's okay. So how about we swap back over to Ivy and Ink. Excuse you, where's my cover? Where did my cover go? There we go. Ah, excuse you. That was rude. When your actions don't action. I have a timer on them and anyway, I digress. I want to show you through the stickers because wore my shirt. Not just show you through the stickers, but I also, oh my goodness, where did I put them? I found a pile of my inserts. And then while I was cleaning up, I moved them out of the way. Let me just swap this to my overhead camera. And then I will go and find them. Let me just zoom that in so that's showing the right thing. Let me jump over to that. Just give me 1 second while I just go grab my insert so we can have a play. You would be... where did I put it? Where did I put it? Is that it? Yep. Okay. Found it. Awesome. We don't actually have any more of these left. They are all sold out. So I'm not going to actually, I opened these yesterday. So let me just swap this over. Here's one that I opened yesterday. I love these so much. Okay, hold on. I want to bring over this because I got this mat and it really helped last time. put that underneath? No, I'll bring it over once I've flicked through here. So we have, I'm trying to remember which one's yours. Yep, Sticker Lover and Basic Lover. And we'll do a really quick flip through to begin. Where's my center? There we are. I'm embracing the 2 times speed for more YouTubes. Absolutely, yeah, me too. Although they say more than 1.5, you sort of don't take... Oh, why is with the giant comments? I've obviously changed a setting on Ecamm and I have to... Oh, where did it go? And I have to find it. The colors are everything for PC 04. PC 04. That's, yeah, this one, right? Okay, let's jump through. Let's have a quick flip through. Good night, Bianca. Thank you for joining. Get better soon. So we have the postcard. And aren't they beautiful? So I'm just going to do a really quick flip because we're going to go through while we're creating them too. But I really love how well they've turned out. Like the colors are just so serene and gorgeous and pretty. That's so pretty. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Am I back at the start? Was this the start? I can't remember which was the start. No, I don't think so. Was that the start? There is so much in here that it really is just a beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous, really calming kit. And I don't even like green. So that is really saying something. If I love this kit and it's green, look at that foil. Look at it. Zing, zing. There we go. That is the Basic Lover, Lady of the List. And then I'll do a quick flick through of Sticker Lover. And, oh, which week am I going to do? Okay, you all need to message me and tell me which week, as I show them, which week I need to plan out in the planner, in my little heart booklet here. Now, we don't have any of the heart booklets left, but I do believe we have the loose sheets left. In B6, I want to say B6 rings. I'm not sure if there's any of the classic size left, but we do have some of those left. Anyway, the other postcard, not today, Duchess. We've got our gorgeous character. I'm trying to think, what was her name? Priya. And our dragon and all the gorgeous art. And you can see that I'm wearing my little Mind the Gap shirt. And we've got a little one here and I left it blank. So that way you could put in whatever text you wanted on there. And the train, choo-choo. We've got the clear sheets. Let me just flick through these quickly. Reminding myself to flick through them quick. So I've got time to create. Oh, so pretty. Smooshy. Okay, so here we go. Week 1. Oh, we got to vote for the books. We got to vote for the dragons. So that's week 1. Right? We've got this is like roaming around London. And then week 2 is the book week, bringing that Oxford comma energy. Isn't it beautiful? And then week 3, oh, maybe I want to do week 3. Look at week 3. Week 3 is full of possibilities. So punny. And then, oh, the little robins are so cute. And then week 4 is our dragon week. We got the sleigh and the dragons, and oh, it's so cute. Then we got our foil. Okay, if we're talking about epic smooshes, that's an epic smoosh. It is so tangible. Oh, it feels like it should be 3D. But that's the Sticker Lover. Okay, let me bring over my my mat, and I can get all set up. This actually helps because now I know where my camera is, even though we've got a bit of a shine on there. Week 4. Oh, okay, so we're getting some votes in for week 4. So we've got 1 for books, Heather voted twice. So Books and Dragons. So that's week 4. You made a pink TARDIS. I did. Well, I mean, I kind of did, yeah. Books and Dragons would be the ultimate for me also. Yes. Week 4. Okay, we're on to week 4. So let me just, I've got hair everywhere. So let me just grab, so week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Let me just, is that strong enough to stay down? Oh, it is. Hold on. Let me just flatten this first. One of the things I do love about using booklets, which is like based on the whole TN thing, is that you can then have like one booklet, because we have so many stickers, you can then have one booklet per kit, right? And it looks so pretty when you've got them all. I'm just trying to line this up. It looks so pretty when you've got them all together. Now, I only have the 2 lots of stickers for this. I don't have the washi yet. I don't have anything else. So we're going to just do the stickers. And our primary week, usually I reorganize these, but I'm trying to keep track of time. So I'm just going to grab out week 4. So that's going to be my main week that I'm going to share, that I'm going to play. I might pull out the foil though, because, you know, we've got to have some foil overlays. And we'll put the other foil overlay with that one too. And I'm just going to put those over there just to make it, I'm trying to think when I did, just trying to think of some inspo for my week. So I have done, so this is one of my books that I'm not finished it yet, but I've done a little bit more for it. So this was for PCO2 Netherlands. There's a little bit more in here, and this one I did the this week as well, so I did week 4 in it. So it's probably going to be a similar layout, so let's have a bit of fun with it. Okay, this dragon is so stinking cute. I cannot with how cute she is. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm going to put that down there. I'm thinking I might do similar to the layout that I did over here. I think I might do it similar to this, just so I can show a comparison of how it's easy to do same but different with our kits, right? Would that be a good idea? So I've got that up, the corner up the top. I love the quote on this. I hoard them like a proper dragon lady. I hoard them like a proper dragon lady. That's a mixed accent if ever I've heard one. We've got the gorgeous corner down the bottom too. So I think I'm going to start off with my corners, because I do like having these layer on. And I got some tips last time, which to line it up easily, I'm going to put that down below so I can see the color, right? And I can see that I'm on the corner. There we go. Oh, that's easier. So much easier. Okay, and now I'm going to do this top corner. I'm going to grab, so that's the first one, the other side. Oh, did I pull out the washi strips? No, I did not, but I shall. Thank you for the reminder, Diana. There's actually a few other sticker sheets that I want to grab. So this one's a little bit harder because it's over in the top corner and I don't want to get my head in the camera. Very difficult to do this. I should have just turned the book, right? Oh, it is so much easier with that. And also, because I use the folder, it doesn't stick as well to the... I mean, it does, but it's easier to peel up because it's not a paper. It's got a coating over the top of it. Okay, now, you said the washi, which I think is in this set. So I might put that there. I'm just going to move my mouse over. I resemble that comment. Is this the first time we've had dragons in a PA kit? I believe it is. I've been looking for any excuse, and to be honest, I wanted to put them in the Japan kit as well because, you know, secure dragons just makes sense, right? But I'm like, oh, but I can do video games. Hold on, the washi. I think it's, no, actually it's in this side. basics, on the basic side. But I don't normally use the washi on this layer. There it is. The washi there. I'm just going to leave that there. Because, yeah, so that means that I do have a copy of the washi. Loving your mat. Thank you. This is the thing. Now that we do use a combination of AI art and hand-drawn art and edited art, all of it's edited, but it's allowing us to really diversify what we can do. I know our beautiful yous are a little bit behind at the moment. That's because 2025 has been a year. It has been a decade of a year. We are a little bit behind on those, but they are still coming. So now that we do use AI art, edited AI art, and let me tell you, there is a lot of work that goes into getting it. We don't just like take the first one. There is many hours. It would actually be faster to use, to have it actually hand drawn. But, well, in a way. But what I'm getting to is it actually allows us to try different styles, to try different items like dragons and things like that without breaking the bank, essentially. And to do the things that I have in my head, because a lot of the times I would take the illustrations and I would edit them to what I had in my head if I couldn't describe it properly, because I'm quite a visual person. And so now I can keep working on it until I'm happy with it, which drives Jamie and Michael nuts. But that's life. Oh my gosh, I'm melting like crazy. Okay, next up I'm thinking I want to put that there, but I'm wondering if I should put that behind so that it really pops out behind it. So if I put that behind her, that's going to look really cool. Okay, hold on. I need my background again. Tell me what you think I should, like what I should lay down on this spread. Should I focus? Or what should I do? Just let me know. Just let me know. Okay, hold on. Do I need to lay anything down under that? I think it's just over the top of it. Oh, so close. So close. That's okay. I can tell she's in a rush now because she's going quick. I need my whiteout. Where is my whiteout? I need my scissors. My whiteout. Let me just grab it. Hey, whiteout, what drawer did I shove you into? There's one. Nope. One of these two will work. Okay. Let me just... Oh, there we go, because we don't want dodgy whiteout in our planner, right? Okay, so I'm just going to go over this line because I think that the white, because talking about dodgy whiteout. Make that sit. There we go. Okay. And peel up our dragon. Okay. Just ink the edge. Oh, that's a great idea, Heather. Thank you. So I want that on the edge. Or maybe I could just stick the dragon over the edge. Hold on. I'm thinking I just want a little bit of it to peep out down the bottom, I think. Do I? Actually, I think I want it right there. We'll see once I lay it down. Oh, that is not straight. I can't be the only one who like despises not straight stickers in the planner, right? Oh, it does look a little bit like Toothless. Yeah. Cover it with a sticker. There we go. That's what I did. Covered it with a sticker. Okay. Okay, next. What am I going to do next? We got some clouds there. I wonder if I put the cloud in there. Okay, what am I going to do? I think that bottom bit goes down there. And then I can finish it off with the castle. Or should I put that one down there? Okay. Okay. Decisions, people. It's decision time. I've done the basic stuff. Actually, I need to put my days down. And I'm going to try something a little... Oh no, oh no, I don't want to cover up the dragon face. Oh no! You know what? I'm going to try something a little bit different. I just said that, didn't I? Okay. And I think oops, that's not straight. Get back on there. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to like chop these down there. Where's my guillotine? There it is. Oh, oh right. How are we doing for time? 1:15. Okay. I'm going to chop this down here. And how am I going to line it up? Okay, I think if I line it up to there, I can do what I have in my brain. Just hold it there. Hope this is far enough. I'm about to find out. And the reason why I wanted to do that on that one is because I wanted to grab a different week and do Saturday, Sunday in a different colour. Maybe, do I have a teal week? I do have a teal week. There we go. Or an aqua week, or... Okay, so if I line that up roughly, up with that line. There we go. Okay. Okie dokie. Now, hopefully I shouldn't cover her face, because her face is so cute. Yeah, let me grab Monday. Oh, please. Oh, yay. And I'm going to line that up with the edge. Perfect. Monday. Hopefully this works and covers the other. I bet it doesn't. Oh my gosh. That's okay. Oh, I made it too short. That's it. That's all right. I'm going to pull out our trusty whiteout. That didn't work very well because I cut it too short. Next time, you know what, my year 7 design and technology teacher right now would be like, I told you, Sam, you measure twice, you cut once. And it's really funny because we pick shows to watch as a family after dinner each night, and we're currently watching Home Improvement, and they actually said that, I think Al said it the other day, or maybe Tim said it. I'm like, yep, my design and tech teacher, who I hope she's proud of me, always used to say that to me, and I would move at 1,000,000 miles an hour. There we go. Or cover it with a sticker. Yep. Well, because the thing is, if I cover that, I could do it off, but I just don't want to cover her, and I like it to all be the same. The other thing, I mean, that I know that people do instead of using whiteout is they'll actually use the white parts of the sticker sheet to cover, and that way it sort of looks a little bit more neutral, a little bit more natural, because sometimes whiteout just doesn't, it doesn't look the same color. Oh no. I knew that I'd have to peel her up. Okay, hold on. There we go. Not far though. Okay, there we go. You can go back down. There we go. Look at that. Okay, now I wanted to swap my colors. I'm going to grab my other week. Put Saturday, Sunday down at the bottom. So that way they just have a little bit of a pop. Oh, I didn't over far enough. Ah. Oh my goodness. This this is actually really quite old, so it's seen better days. Apparently whiteout has a best before date. Saturday, and Tim never does think anything the right way. It has to be Al. I know, right? I don't think so, Tim. So we're watching that again. It's really interesting because I loved watching it as a kid. Har, har, har. More power, which is funny because all my crafting stuff, I've always liked to have the tech version of it. So like, you know, the cutting machine and all that sort of stuff. Maybe I have home improvement to blame for that. Oh, what happened to my camera? When did that go off? Is my, hold on. Is my things not charging? I'm surprised I still have the overhead camera on. My cameras weren't charging. I'm so sorry, everyone. That's okay. I'll be back shortly. At least you can see the important one. Okay, so we've done that. I shall hopefully be back soon. I'll just get rid of that for the moment. About 2 minutes ago. I was so full into what I was doing. Okay. Okay, now what am I going to do? I'm going to... What are we going to do next? I want to get a quote. Hold on. Let me grab the quote, the vibe fetty sheet. Or do I want to use the dragon lady? Maybe I want to also add some... Yeah, I haven't used these yet. Let me do these. Feels almost like a shield, right? Let me see if I can turn this back on. Okay. I love this. I love this. And I think, okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm actually not going to use this on this side. I'm going to white out so much today. It's funny because like with this layout, I actually really wish that this, I think in a more recent version, I'm back, there we go. In a more recent version of these layouts that I did digitally, I had this as a full box and I do miss it right now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this down here. No, sticky. Behave yourself. Do we all talk to our stickers? Well, that'll help me keep it straight. Okay, and I'm just gonna lay that down there. Yep, there we go. One down, and I've laid it over the edge. I guess I could either like stick something behind it so it stops being sticky, or I'll probably cut it off. And then I think I'm going to, I want to put like the dragon down there maybe. Do I put like, do I, look how pretty she is. Look, and she's reading. She's reading with our little, I don't want to cut off a tail. Oh, do I have to? That's okay. Okay, I'm going to have to. Yep, there we go. And then, oh, I shouldn't have placed it down all the way. Hold on. The lines being paler would help. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, we're not, so I used to get these printed locally, and we don't have that option anymore. I love my, yeah, because that's not going to reach all the way. I loved my local suppliers, but they've also had to change things up with, you know, the changing times, and so I'm gonna put that down there like that. There we go. Put that down. Oh, look at how good that's looking already. Do I need something there? Or is it okay? Or is that where my quote goes? I called them like a proper dragon lady. Oh, that just fits. There you go. Huh? How good does that sit? It just works. I totally meant for that to be that way. Totally meant. Okay. So I'm wondering, okay, I'm going to try something. Please bear with me. I struggle with coloring outside the, well, Okay, I like to colour inside the lines. Skill-wise, I colour outside the lines accidentally. But with my layouts, I really struggle to be outside the box. But we're going to give it a go. I'm going to be inspired by so many of you who do this. And I'm like, I think I want to, instead of using them because they're designed that way, I think I'm going to use it this way because that's how they're done. Should I put something behind? I feel like... Okay, who's my people who are good at this? I feel like it needs like some deco behind it. Maybe if I just like layer them softly, I can like change my mind. Maybe I just... Okay, there's one. I did it. I put it down. I put it down. Okay, and then I want to grab another one. We're going to go for an offset colour. I think I might layer this one this way. So I'm just going to remove that. No, I need more. They're wide. That's good. Nice and big. Okay. I'm gonna offset that. Oh, this feels so unnatural. Okay. Ooh. I feel like it needs a floral. Not that I don't have enough of them. I don't have enough florals. What florals should I do? I need one that's like popping out from the bottom. Or maybe, because I think I'm going to put another, like a smaller one up here. And then I need... Oh, I need that quite slay. Ooh, and I need my numbers. And I need that. Just grabbing all the little bits and pieces right now. Bianca has... Absolutely she does. Bianca has the magic touch. Au revoir. I must get ready for work tomorrow and go to bed. Oh, sleep well. Yeah, have a look through the week. You can always watch later. My things are over here. Open through. Oh, I do like that. Maybe I'll use that one too. And now they're all mixed up. It's okay. It's okay because we're just, you know, we're just going all out for all the things. Okay. So I didn't end up picking. I think I want to use like this one, the foxgloves. So if I grab that, I grab my hexagons, I grab like a little one, maybe, don't really want to use the green, so maybe I'll use another like blue, a blue one. I feel like that has to be, okay, hold on, I'm going to cut, hopefully not my fingers. I don't know if I'm going to be able to peel up this corner without it looking a little bit daggy. So what I'm going to do in that instance is I'm just going to cut it. I'm going to... It's hard to see, but it's definitely easier to do this if you can lean all the way over. Did I get it? Nope. I might need a new blade. Here we go. Yep, I definitely need a new blade. That blade is dead. Oh, I was like, where's the cap? Where's the cap? Okay. So, do I put that? Do I cover the accident up, or do maybe I put it up here? Oh, that'll be cute. Look at that. Oh my goodness, this whiteout is... Maybe the other one will be better. Oh, that's better. Look at that. That one needs to be thrown out. That is not straight, Sammy. No. You need to make that. That will definitely annoy you later. So one of the things that we've been considering is doing so this is early, well, not early morning. This is like lunchtime for us here, but it's like my morning because I work late. One of the things that we have been considering is doing like a nighttime live. Who would be up for that? So that would be, I guess, early morning in the States. My only problem with that is then dinner is a bit stressful for me because I'm usually running around like a crazy person before my lives. Oh, was that okay to say? Headless crook, that's also not ideal. Anyway, I really want to put the sleigh in. But we're not slaying the dragon. We're slaying our inner dragons. No, we're slaying the, well, the pen is mightier than the sword. We are slaying the patriarchy. The patriarchy. What else have I got? I wanted to see if there was a quote on here. Ooh. Oh no. Okay, I just noticed something, but that's okay. I think I can fix it. Sammy, you're proofing. You're proofing. You were flying too fast. Oh, that's not the colour I thought it was. This one is though. Fate of, let me just get this right. You need it. Definitely need a less thick version than that to go with that. This week is not for the faint of heart. And I'm going to, where should I stick that? Well, actually I thought of adding that in over there, which is too cute, right? But then I can add a little text quote in. Okay, and then I'm going to, let's get medieval on this list, on this week. Yes, I love that. Okay, I'm going to move this up here. That feels perfect. Now, what other stickers can I use from this week? I've got the clouds. I'm like, where can I use them? Could probably put them on Saturday, Sunday, right? And join up Saturday and Sunday. Like, is that the good one? Let's join Saturday and Sunday. So what you can do is after, like, you... after you use the whiteout, you can always, or if you put a sticker over it, you can always like use a fine liner and put it over the top where you want the new lines to go. There we go. Look at that. Oh, I like how that just goes over the edge. Oh, where's my cart? Where am I? Is that one of them? So I'm just going to do this really dodgy without a ruler. Famous last words. Oh, should have used a ruler. Should have used a ruler. That's okay. It's close enough. It's close enough. Okay, so then, oh, this is looking pretty close. Pretty close. I feel like she almost needs like a little crown, right? Maybe on the clear. Do we have it on the clear? I'm going through all the sticker sheets. There are so many. So many stickers. Oh, maybe if you pre-plan a meal for the kiddos could work. What sort of time at night? It would probably be maybe about 8 p.m., 9 p.m., I think. 9 p.m.-ish. Ish. Somewhere around there. Then you would see what it looks like in here at night, which is really cool with the lights. Okay, I want to do... Oh, let's put her sort of like going into the weekend. Oh, I could not peel that up. Going into Friday. Or maybe she's down here on the weekend. Oh, yeah. Down here, I think. Just put that there so it doesn't interrupt the staple. There we go, because I can't take the staple out really. And I love this. This was one of my favorite stickers. I don't even think I'm going to use one of the boxes. And by the boxes, I mean these ones here. This is, I think this is also a journaling card. I'm pretty sure it is my favorite. It was my favorite to create. Should I put it there? You know what? I think I'm going to put it there. Oh, no, that really doesn't work. Maybe I'll put it up a bit, just because of the rip behind it. And then I'm going to grab that sleigh sticker. Use that to cover. Ah, that looks cool. Okay. That's not too bad for the first time I've done like the hexes, and now I feel like it needs another one up there, like just to balance. I'm a big believer in balance in everything but my life. 9 p.m. your time. Yeah, so 9 p.m. would be... Okay, so is that Brisbane time? When did... We don't have daylight savings here, so I'm just like, does that impact or change with daylight savings? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to peel this up a little bit again. Now keep in mind, the more you peel it up, the more damage you're actually... eventually doing to your stickers, and that they might not eventually stick down. So I try not to do it too much. But that's what glues are for, right? Oh, I should have put one behind there. Oh, it's okay. Okay, and then I'm going to put like a little featured dotty dot down there. Ah, look at how that goes. And what can I do now? I feel like that needs something. Maybe that needs like more of the lines. I swear I will leave some space. I will leave some space to actually write in and use functionally. Oh, will that fit? Will that look good? This sticker is so pretty. Ah, now I want to move that one. Okay, that's okay. We can move it. I can move it. Ah! That's okay. It's just a little ripped. It's still good. It's still good. Because I can cover that up. Oh, this sticker's so pretty on a hex. And that can go. Should that go up there? Yeah. I'm going to peel her up again. Sorry. Really should have named the dragon, hey. Hold on. Sorry for my head over the top. Hopefully it's not too much in the way. There we go. I have no idea if I covered the camera then. Hopefully I didn't. Oh, look at that. That's a really cool corner. Okay. Now. And as usual, feeling knackered but still cute. Knackered but still cute. Okay, is that everything that I wanted to use? I am actually loving this. So PA Live, just going to put my little PA Live sticker, which actually works really well with the space that I have left after I use that tear. Oh, you know what it needs? I almost forgot, because it almost doesn't need it on this page because I already have cute little characters on it, but I love using the minis. Oh my gosh, there are so many sticker pages. So many pages. Oh, I think I want to use a book. And now they're all out of order, but that's okay. Oh, and the foil. The foil, because we always, need a touch of foil in there somewhere. I know what I'm going to do. Hang on. Oh. Firstly, I have to do my reverse peel, so that way I can peel it up easily when I need it. Some of the US has, oh, that's not confusing. I mean, that's the same as Australia. Some of us, so I come from New South Wales where we had daylight savings, but I always hated it. And I love that Brisbane doesn't have it. I hope they never change that. I hate daylight savings. And now it's really easy to peel off. We're going to give her a little crown. Ah, so cute. Okay, and then, oops, that's not foil. I'm trying to think what else I can use. I love these. Daily Positivity. Because it's a writing week, maybe I should use this one. Maybe I should have layered this under something. Oh, and I haven't reverse peeled this page. It makes it so much more difficult. There we go. Just be careful when you're reverse peeling. Sometimes the cuts might not be, I mean, it's rare, but sometimes the cuts may not have worked out as perfect as they should have, or the foil's gotten caught. So usually, for example, with this sticker, because the cut line goes over the foil, or the foil goes over the cut line, sometimes it doesn't peel, but that time it did perfectly. So just be mindful of that. Okay, I've got to start getting this done quickly. Okay, so, oh, look at that little dragon. But I've got a lot of dragons on here already. I was going to use this one, that's right. No, it goes under here. I also feel like it should go on the actual books week. Maybe I should have done that instead. Oh well, too late. I can't even get it under there. Nope, it doesn't want to live under there. I can't peel it up far enough, so we're just gonna chuck that back on there for later. Maybe it doesn't need more foil. Maybe it doesn't need more foil. That sounds ridiculous. It doesn't. It doesn't. It's beautiful without it. Okay, so there was one more. Oh, I was looking for my minis page before I got sidetracked and slightly distracted. Because I feel like it needs a mini. Where's my minis gone? My minis have run away. Seriously though. Where did my minis go? Did I put them aside? I must have put them aside. Now I can't find them. Okay, that's okay. I can add them later. Oh, minis. They've run away from me. How rude. Okay. I'm just checking if there's anything else I want to put in here. I might do this is, I might put this down here because this is going to be like a list down here. But it's got Lady of the List, which was one of my favorite quotes for this. It just works. There we go, Lady of the List. And I think that might be it. Oh, one of these days, please use the stamps. I will, but I have to be prepared to get a little bit messy. And I do want to use the well, it's not really messy, but it's just, it's a few extra spoons to use my stamps right now, but I'm getting back there. It won't be too far until I get back to using my stamps. I think I used them not so long ago as well. So, because stamps do add to every single layout, and I don't have the stamps for this kit yet, so that's the other reason. I think this layout is pretty close, or is done. I think I want to add like just another flower somewhere. I don't even need to. Maybe here, just to bring in that again. There we go. Look at that. Was that the finishing touch? And I've still got spaced it because my Mondays, by the time I do a live, I don't really have much else left. And it's reminding me to slay your lives. And then, you know, the rest of the week I've got plenty of space. I can put my date dots at the top. I can also do, so I was saying to somebody the other day that like you can color code these, and then, you know, so this is like a reminder, say for example, that this color might be a therapy week. So just a reminder to myself that Lockie has therapy there, you know, and then I might use a different color to say his support worker is going to be here. So, you know, and then it's like, it's all color coded. So that I can know. Or the other way to use that is like on the, if you have like a calendar page, that works too. Sorry, not a calendar page. You're all calendar pages, Sammy, but like a monthly view. That's where it really helps, because you can like put them down there like that, and you can see as an overview. I think we'd be done. Aside from putting the date dots on, which I need to do a little bit later. But I think that's it. How did we do? Did we do good? Did I do good? Is it done? Are we happy? Did I miss anything aside from the minis, which I can't find the sticker sheet for? I swear, did I, when I flicked through them, did we see the minis? You know what? I may have taken them out because I was talking to somebody I was talking to Jamie last night about them. And because the cute little mini is on the bus, like the big feature mini. And now I'm thinking that I took the page out and I left it somewhere, or I tidied it up right before the live. And it's over in my pile of, one of my doom piles. Please tell me we all have doom piles. Yes, I do know that I need to trim the excess, Lisa. Don't you worry. I have my trusty little scissors just off to the side, as you can see. Did I just skim did I pass it while I wasn't looking? I think that I actually took them out, because I definitely saw it yesterday. Or last night, I should say. I must have. Okay, that's okay, because I can always add them later. So, okay, let me just trim these. So I always do it from the back. I'm just going to trim that excess off. There we go, that's one. Got to have nice and neat and tidy edges. Or at least make them not sticky, you know. Oh. Cut a little bit too far into that one. Or maybe it was double layered. Nope. And how am I going to... I don't... This isn't awkward at all. Okay. There we go. So, that's the Dragon Week, which is a really cool... Like, this was the Mermaid Week. Ah! Sorry. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Mermaid Week. Dragon Week. I love our new fantasy weeks. They're so much fun. Oh, did anybody craft along with me? I love it, Sammy. Now I have to continue without you, I'm guessing, playing with pretties. It's fun to hear you chatting as I'm doing boring tasks. We're just co-working together, right? We're just co-working. There was no minis in that stack. Thank you for confirming. I think I took them out last night because I was definitely talking about them. I remember being all excited about the mini with the bus. Okay. Okie dokie. Let me just flip back to me. Let me just work out where I am. Here we are. Hey, welcome back. Okay, well, I wasn't sure if Indy was going to pop in today. I can't remember if she said that she was or she wasn't. So Indy, if you can hear me, last calls, departing shortly. All aboard. Actually, that's the wrong sort. Ding, ding, ding. This is your captain speaking. Hold on. This is your captain speaking. Actually, they have a new thing, and I have not used it in Ecamm, where it like does a sound overlay on it. I don't even know how to do it. I have not even looked at it. Oh, hold on, sound effects. No, that's not it. Anyway, they have this really cool thing. I was like, damn, I got to use that today. Let's try and do it. Ding, ding, ding. This is your mother speaking, Indiana, paging Indiana Gale to the studio. Thank you. Ding, ding, ding. Anyway, that is this week. Thank you for sticking around with the previews. So if you've just tuned in, go back. There was a... well, she won't be here for next live because next live she'll be back at school. If you missed it, PC05 Maple Mornings, Maple Mondays, Maple Mornings was previewed. We previewed the whole kit, which means we've caught up. Yes. And we had a play with PC05 stickers, and we didn't get the chance to. But this is arriving with people, which is PC03 Ciao Bella, and this has been one of my favorite kits, although I have played with that kit in the past, so make sure to check out the other lives which we have done. There is absolutely a lot of beautiful Canadian goodness in there. And yeah, there is just so much in these kits, and I'm really enjoying. I have been getting messages of people saying how much they're loving seeing me create again, and thank you all so much. It's been a long time. I should have left you with that. Don't need to step two. Anyway, thank you, Lisa, bringing me back on track. On the track, get it. Don't forget to like, share, comment. Tell your friends to comment, like, whatever. Do all those YouTube things that they need for the algorithm. So that way we can get to more people. I am working on hopefully having time so I can cut down some of the bits in this, like the crafting, into a different video. So that way it's not so long to watch all the other stuff as well. One day I will have time for these things, especially now that we're catching up. Mind the gap. Thank you for playing with our England-inspired kit, PC04 Ivy and Ink with us. Oh, and the other thing I forgot to mention is because we have just finished the art for and submitted for PC05 Maple, I used to have a list of this, 05 Maple Mornings, that means that the creative kit isn't far behind. So anyway, thank you all so much for joining. Look after yourselves. Take care of each other. See you in, I think it's 2 weeks. Take care. Remember to use the hashtag PA Show and Tell in the group and on Instagram. And share your goodies that you've created with us, with our stuff. And that way you might be featured at the start where we show off your awesome creations. Thank you once again to everybody who supported and to all the people who joined. Take care. See you all soon. Bye. Mwah!